What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ja Hopes, and I am back with another video. I know I'm a little late. I've been busy over the last couple days, but late Saturday night, Demar Derozan and the Sacramento Kings agreed to a sign-and trade deal. Demar Derozan is officially on a 3-year, $74 million deal with the Sacramento Kings, and it'll also send Harrison Barnes to the Spurs, and it'll send Chris Duarte two second-round picks and cash to the Chicago Bulls. So I'm not gonna lie, like if you look at this trade all around, like I know a lot of people in the comments are saying like Harrison Barnes for DeMar DeRozan is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying that. But if you ask me, Harrison Barnes is still a very good veteran, a very good player. And I think he'll fit, very good in San Antonio next to Wemby. He'll be a very good veteran. He'll be in Wemby's ear, helping him out, giving him little tips and stuff like that. Like I said, Harrison Barnes is a very good veteran if you ask me. He still got a little bit in the tank. He can still score the basketball and do a number of things on the court. You know what I'm saying? For him, going to the Spurs, that adds the Spurs more depth, along with Chris Paul. We all know that they just drafted Castle, you know what I'm saying? So the Spurs are trying to build around Wemby the right way. I like what the Spurs are doing for Wemby. And I like Chris Duarte too. I liked Chris Duarte a lot when he was in Indiana. I feel like when he got to the Kings, he didn't show, too much flashes, but he did show some flashes. So him going to Chicago, he could probably, show his game a little more, have the ball a little more, stuff like that, have more of an impact with the Bulls. But this gives the Kings another elite scoring option. You know what I'm saying? We all know that the Kings missed the playoffs this year. And like I said, after they got Domantas Sabonis for De'Aaron Fox, it just seemed like they've been trying to contend a lot more. I feel like they did waste a lot of De'Aaron Fox's years in Sacramento, and I'm kind of surprised he's still there. I'm just gonna be 100 because De'Aaron Fox is a very good basketball player, very clutch, lefty. I love De'Aaron Fox's game. Very quick with the ball. And I feel like he's getting older, and I think it's about time he start competing. So I think he was feeling kind of like Joel Embiid, like, hey, we just need to make some type of trade for a veteran that can help me right now. Like, I'm tired of rebuilding. I'm tired of taking chances on these players. Like, I'm ready to win right now. So, and I'm kind of glad that they haven't gave up anything big. The Kings haven't not gave up Keegan Murray yet. The Kings haven't gave up Davion Mitchell yet, which is two very good basketball players on their team that's pretty young. I'm glad they still got those two basketball players because, like I said, Davion Mitchell could play some very good defense on the perimeter, and then Keegan Murray can just knock down threes. But like I said, man, DeMar DeRozan will be a nice scoring option for the Kings. He did average 24 points per game last year on 48% field goal percentage, and he shot 33% from the three. We all know that DeMar DeRozan isn't a big-time three-point shooter. That's why I was kind of like, when I first seen his sign, I was like, I don't know about this sign because DeMar DeRozan isn't a good fit, and we all know that Domantas Sabonis is a very good playmaker, and spacing the floor will help Domantas Sabonis out. Get down in the post and stuff like that. But DeMar DeRozan can hit threes, but he just that's just not his tendency. You know what I'm saying? DeMar DeRozan is a mid-range scorer, an inside scorer, but he's still a bucket. You know what I'm saying? I don't think DeMar DeRozan needs to shoot threes to be a bucket. He will shoot the three if he's open. And like I said, DeMar DeRozan has just been a bucket in this league for like what, 15 years now. I think he's always like averaged like over 20. Like, he's just a scorer, you know what I'm saying, a pure scorer. And I think the Sacramento Kings did need some more firepower with this basketball team. Like I said, they did re-sign Malik Monk, so they did a very good job of just retaining the players that was good for them, and then also bringing in the right guys. But like I said, Duarte and Harrison Barnes wasn't the biggest loss. Not saying like Harrison Barnes and Chris Duarte isn't good basketball players, but I think DeMar DeRozan for those two guys isn't bad. I think they also dished out 2 second-round picks and some cash. So like I said, they did what they needed to do to get DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan is aging. He will be 35 next month. So like, you was kind of taking a bit of a risk on DeMar DeRozan these next couple of years, but you need to do what you need to do to help your star player out win. Like I said, De'Aaron Fox has been real patient. He's been drafted there since, what, 2017? So, like, he's been waiting. You know what I'm saying? It's been 7 years. And I'm pretty sure De'Aaron Fox is ready to win. Like, De'Aaron Fox is ready to win, man. And I'm not saying that them getting DeMar DeRozan will have them win a championship, but this will definitely get them closer to, contention. You know what I'm saying? This definitely puts them in contention. And that big three of Domantas Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, and DeMar DeRozan, like, if you ask me, that's a dangerous trio. I'm not going to say, like, they're the best trio in the West. Hell no. But, like, that makes them very, very dangerous. That puts them, like, at least in the league of, like, the best teams in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like they compete with them now. They're definitely better than the Warriors. You can even say that you can say they better than the Lakers. Like, they up there with some of them teams, in my opinion. The Clippers. Like, I think this team has got a lot better with DeMar DeRozan. But I won't lie. Me personally, I think it's a weird fit And I just can't wait to see it on the basketball floor. I just think it's a little bit of a weird fit. I don't know how it's gonna look. Like I said, it's not like a perfect fit. I think the Kings making a trade for Zach LaVine would have been a better fit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But DeMar DeRozan more healthy than Zach. DeMar DeRozan has more value than Zach, and DeMar DeRozan was a free agent. It's not like they just straight up traded for DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan attended. You know, we had a lot of reports saying, hey, DeMar DeRozan is going to meet with the Sacramento Kings this weekend. I already kind of knew. Like, I already kind of knew he was going to Sacramento because there was no other shooters out there. We heard a little about the Lakers, but nobody has been willing to go to the Lakers. We seen LeBron he was willing to take a pay cut for a lot of basketball players. Klay Thompson will end up going to Dallas. Valanciunas ended up going to Washington. Like, the Lakers haven't been getting anything in free agency. And I don't think DeMar DeRozan liked that. I don't think, like, even though DeMar DeRozan is from LA and he would like to play in LA, I don't think going to the Lakers is very appealing this year. Because, like I said, LeBron is aging. AD is very injury prone. Then you see how they treat their players other than LeBron and AD. Like, D'Lo's a scapegoat. Westbrook has been a scapegoat. It seemed like nobody wants to go to the Lakers for that reason. It seemed like everybody else just get blamed other than LeBron and AD at the end of the day. So I kind of feel for DeMar DeRozan not wanting to go to LA. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him going to the Kings was pretty decent. Like I said, he probably had better spots out there, but going to the Kings ain't bad, you know? So DeMar DeRozan did finish second. He did finish second in NBA in Clutch Player of the Year award last season. So DeMar DeRozan had a number of clutch shots last season where you just sit there and be like, damn, DeMar is clutch. Damn, DeMar. Like, I think he had 2 games back to back where he hit buzzer beaters, man. At the 3-point line at that, you know what I'm saying? So DeMar DeRozan still got a lot in the tank. You know what I'm saying? He is getting a little older, but like I said, he still can score mid-range. Probably one of the best mid-range scorers ever. Like, if you watch his highlights, man, he is so locked in the mid-range. He probably the best. Him and KD probably like the best mid-range players right now. You know what I'm saying? No cap. And the Kings have not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since 2004. So, like, you could tell that this Kings team is just very, very hungry. They're ready to win. They're ready to make some adjustments. They're ready to do whatever it takes to get further in the playoffs. I do think this move makes them better. I don't think they paid DeMar DeRozan too crazy. Like I said, 3 years, $74 million ain't bad. They didn't give DeMar DeRozan a max contract or nothing like that, but they still, you know, got him on a team-friendly deal. Like, I like this. You know what I'm saying? I really do like this deal a little bit. And like I said, I like it for the other teams as well. I think this signing trade was kind of a little bit of a good for all the teams. Like, Spurs got a little better. We all know that Chicago is rebuilding, so I don't think them getting a couple picks and Duarte was bad. Like I said, Duarte is a decent player, can score the ball. So yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I like this signing for DeMar DeRozan. I hope it works out for him and De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. And actually, right after he made the deal, he showed up to a summer league game. He was sitting courtside with De'Aaron Fox. So it is good to see that they're building that chemistry from day one. As soon as DeMar DeRozan signed there, boom, him and De'Aaron Fox is hanging out, watching the summer league games. So yeah, man, I hope this goes well for these guys. Like I said, they both guys that just been wanting to win in the league, both hungry. Both talented basketball players. Both accomplished a lot, you know, just haven't won a title. So hope to see these guys get deep in the playoffs next year. I don't know if they will, because like I said, the West is stacked. The West is a little kind of stacked, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me, it's a little stacked. So you guys, let me know down below in the comments how you feel about DeMar DeRozan going to the Kings. Let me know if you think it's mid or if you think it's superior. I think it is kind of mid. Like I said, DeMar DeRozan going to the Kings ain't all that, but it makes the Kings a bit better. It gives them another dangerous scoring option. So like I said, let me know down below in the comments how you feel about DeMar DeRozan going to the Kings and how far you think they're going to get in the playoffs next year. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, smack that like button and leave me a comment, man. Please leave me a comment. It'll make my whole day. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. You dig?